अखण्डमण्डलाकारम् व्याप्तं येन चराचरम् तत्पदं दर्शितं येनं परमानन्दं सद्गुरुम्। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। We are taking the 15th stanza of chapter 14 Srimad Bhagavad Geeta. In this stanza, the Sadguru Sachidananda Paramatma Lord Krishna is describing, warning to Arjuna that what happened if a man die in the Rajoguna or Tamoguna. रजसी प्रलयं गत्वा कर्मसंगीषु जायते तथा प्रलीनस्तमसि मूढयोनिषु जायते। रजसी प्रलयं गत्वा कर्म संगिषु जायते तथा प्रलीय तमसि मूढ़ योनिषु जायते। Rajasi, in the dominancy of the Rajoguna. Pralayam, it means in death. Gatva, it means get this condition of death. Karma sangishu, it means in the families of karma's attachment, human birth. Jayate, it means originated. Tatha, it means and. Tamasi, it means in the dominancy of the tamoguna. Pralayina, it means a died person. Mood yonishu, take birth in the lower lives. Jayate, it means originated. My dear Arjun, if a person face the essential condition of the death, because the death is unavoidable, in the condition of the death, at the time the Rajoguna is the dominant, then that person comes again in the lowest category of the human birth. And if a person died in the dominancy of Tamoguna, that person born other than human and lower than human. It means the mood, yonishu, there is nothing, no divine wisdom in that bodies. Insect, cattle, etc. My dear friends, Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma Lord Krishna, He is the master of uncountable millions of galaxies and uncountable billions of universes. You believe or not believe, but the billions of Earth in the galaxies presents nowadays, and every Earth has their special genera and species, and everywhere the same Sanatan Dharma, the God existence existing there. I know you will not believe, but it is true. The NASA do not knows that our rishis and munis, they can go millions times faster than the light speed. They disappear here and appear anywhere. But this science is hidden not only for general person but a special person also. So that greatest and the greatest master, Lord Krishna, even he is omnipresence, he is presence even in the particle of the earth, particle of air, and unparticle ether or sky or space. But it is a very, very merciful and kindness of Lord Krishna that he came in the form of the human and put this Geeta for the seekers. My dear friends, Krishna is telling to Arjuna. He wants to aware Arjuna in Tamoguna, Rajoguna, even in Satoguna. He wants to stand the Arjuna in the Nirguna, Niranjana, Nirakara. So, he is giving the bargaining by this stranger. If a person will live in Rajoguna, then this Rajoguna will push that person the next human birth, but lower category. Nobody can come out on the point of the death by the illusion of the death, by the highly painful condition of the death. A person all the life useful a particular activities or active actions, he cannot come out. The death is the conclusion of your all experience and the totality of your life. If you are tamoguni, then you can never stand on the point of the death on satoguna, because the crowd of tamoguna, the crowd of rajoguna the maximum number of your karmas, the maximum habit and habitualness of the karmas, they are rajoguna. So when the death is come, my disciple asked last stage, when the death comes, the all picture, all film, all movie rewind in front of you from birth to death. And when you see in which direction you involve your life energy maximum, that maximum energy push you on the same act at the time of the death. And that act may be the Rajoguna act. And that Rajoguna act, that the impression of your total life, then you cannot escape yourself by your habitualness. Because you are not aware in the Sakshi or the life. You are mesmerized in the Rajoguna. You are give the priority of administration. You are give the priority to collect articles. You give the priority for collect the money. You give the priority to collect the name and fame. You give the priority to do the activities, and you never see inside. You never stop inside. You never feel the peace. You was active all the life, and you gain the meaningfulness. If you are the president of America, if you are the president of the China, if you are the president of Russia, if you are the president of the UNO, United Nations, but you have no peace of internal existence, your all efforts cannot help you in the time of the death. Because I am the Brahmaveta, I do not fear of anything or anyone. I will tell as it is right, I will tell you. Then what will be happen? Your practice of the life will push you at the time of the death. If you are a smoker of the cigarette, maybe in the time of the death you demand the smoking. If you are tobacco chewer, maybe at the time of you want to chewing the tobacco. If your energy is flowing towards the money, then the time of the death you will be meditate on the money. If you are hungry for the post and you are dying, then you will be regret that, oh my God, I am the minister, what happened after my death? That your all energy will accumulate your desires of Rajoguni. These desires push you. The Rajoguna will push you again in the life of a human, but that is the lower category human. The meaning of the lower category is not caste or creed. The meaning of lower category is the lack of the wisdom. My dear friends, the Tamoguna are itself a lower category. Even the Tamogunis are administrator, but in the views of the Brahmavetas, they are lower categories. Because they can do anything for the administration. And you can see the political person's life. They can do anything for the victory of election. They have no principle, don't know norm, nothing. So the Rajoguna is the lower category pusher in the birth of human. You will be compelled to live in the lower grade person. What is the lower grade person? You will be born in the families of tamoguni persons, not even Rajoguni. Rajoguni families get by the Satoguni, lower level Satogunis. They come in the Rajoguni family. But the Rajoguni person, they goes in the Tamoguni persons. And that person's life, I don't hope that you will get the Master Sadguru. Because it is very difficult. That a person is worried about the food, a person worried about the shelter, a person worried about the job, a person worried about the medicine, a person is facing different type of diseases, a person is facing day-to-day difficulties. How can he be inspired to search Master Sadguru? He has no mean of the Master. So the chance will be lost for the all Rajoguni persons. If a Rajoguni person get a master in this life, then he can save himself like Janak. But that is the exceptional cases. So the administration, leadership, governance, monopoly jobs and prideful jobs and industrialist and the top class corporate and business persons, they are all covered by the Rajoguna. And there is the very least possibility of enlightenment. In Indore, a person has came, the name is, the person is came in Indore. He was the well-known owner of the software company, and a speech was held in Indore. The tickets was 50,000 rupees for 14-minute lecture. Forty minutes, not 14, 40. My dear friends, nothing in the lecture about the spiritual and immortality. That lecture was only about the software engineering or about the IT technology and other. The immortal touch cannot understand these type of the mortal persons. And very, very easily persons goes in the lecture and purchase the 50,000 rupees ticket in the gallery, and many persons comes in Indore and other places. If you want to take dinner with him, you have to pay lakhs rupees to take the dinner in the same hall. But unfortunately, the person they are living in the top of this society, they are totally blind in the field of enlightenment. So they are Rajoguni persons. They are spoiling their life without master. So the Rajoguna will push you in the attachment of karmas and the karma's fruits, and you can collect the better enjoying luxurious equipment, luxurious home, luxurious car, but that all will bring a very strong relationship with the material and the consciousness, or this attachment brings a very invisible impression in your chitta, that is called Rajoguna, and it will be push that person after the death, the lowest category of the human birth. I want to say again, if you do not want to downward, because the Rajoguna push you downward in the Tamoguna's birth. Our books says the Tapeswari so Rajeshwari and Rajeshwari so Narkeshwari. The Tapa, the hard practices in the name of the spirituality, that is also Rajoguna. And it can bring in your life sometime the Rajoguni birth, but the Rajeshwari so Narkeshwari, if you are in the Rajoguna's administrative nature, then you will be sure and certainly pushed in the Narkeshwari, it means the lowest birth. It is not my phrase, it is the phrase of Indian spiritual science from thousand years. So it is clear that Krishna is telling Rajasi pralayam gatva karma sangesu jayate. A person which will be die in the dominancy of Rajoguna, he will be go in the birth of the attachment of the karmas. It means he will be born in the lowest categories of human. Because the good category of human is already reserved for the Satogunis. My dear friend, now the Krishna is telling Tatha Priliyatamasi Mudayonush Jayate. If a person is living in the Tamoguna, it is tamas. Unfortunately, the fool literary persons, they think that tamas is the Hinduism, and they make the serials also to defame the Indian highest culture of Hinduism. They do not know the meaning of the tamas. They think that tamas is the fundamentalist is tamas. No. The tamas is the Maya's lowest category, that is called the tamoguna. I saw some literary person, they drink wine, they chewing tobacco, they are non-vegetarian, they take some sedative medicines, they enjoy the party in the 5-star hotels with the intercontinental food, the different type of animals body remains, and they write the poems, articles, books, novels, or even they write the commentary on Geeta. It is very unfortunate for your world. The person who is living himself in tamoguna, he has no right to describe the greatest spiritual culture of India. The tamoguna is start from the human behavior. A person is non-vegetarian. He used to eat the flesh and bones and liver and other things of the animals. He is the tamoguni. And the dominancy of the tamoguna, if he die, he will go in the birth of the wild animals like the lion, tiger, leopards, wolf. I do not know the name of all animals carnivores, but he will be go in these birth. Even he is the very good novelist or very good poet, your poem will not save you, because you are playing with the words like a toys. You can be admired in the society, and you can get the prizes by the society or international institutions. But in the field of the spirituality, you are the tamoguni person if you are eating the non-vegetarian food. The non-vegetarian food is the food of the tamoguna, and it created the tamoguna and killed your ability of consciousness and awareness. So it is the first priority that if you want to seek the internal God, you should be a vegetarian, because the tamoguna food. If you are taking even the vegetarian food, but your functions, your behavior, your day-to-day work is the painful for the society and others person, you are putting in the path of the other person's spines, you are live an arrogant, you are live in self-pride, you feel that other is fool and you are only the wise, then even you will born The vegetarian animals like the buffaloes, elephant, deer, wildebeest, rabbit, but you are tamoguni. So not only the food is essential, but your behavior is also responsible for your birth, because you are following the tamoguni behavior. And the many things comes in the tamoguna. If you are cheating to others, that is also tamoguna, and then you will be pushed in the life of the cheater animals, like the tiger attack in the hidden way, or the snake. If you are a very idle human, you want to take rest and rest, that also tamoguna. Then after the death you will become the boa constrictor, the python, ajgar. So the series of the worth and the choice of the worth, it's all depend on you, because the tamoguni person can do anything. The tamoguni person can eat anything, so you can eat anything in the next birth, because the 983,099,999 births are reserved for the tamogunis. Only one birth is reserved for satoguni and rajoguni. The rajoguni will become a lowest category of the person, and satoguni, they can become as a disciple of a master Sadguru. My all the disciples and lovers, they are the satoguni person in their previous birth. They was crying for the God, they was devotees, they were the lovers, so they come to me. My dear friends, the karma's result is very deep. Ati gehno karmana gati. Kabir says that is the very different results of the karmas. So a person believe in the violence, he will go in the wild animals, and a person live in the unpleasant condition, he will go the unpleasant birth. You can see the unpleasant birth never satisfy with the food and other things. Some animals they are. If a person is a tamoguni and he is living in the tamoguna, the Krishna was awareing that person, he will never get the human body. He will push other than human body, and there is no guarantee to come back. If a person is eating the eggs, and he is not awareing, because the awareness is that if you do wrong thing, then you come to Sadguru, and Sadguru burn your all sins, and he will give you the awareness meditation of Sakshi. Then may be possible that your sin can be dissolved, because the Jnanagni Dagdha Karmani. But I am telling, for that person, they are not coming to Sadguru. if a person is eating the eggs, the numbers of eggs, you will be born in the egg and person will eat you. And if you do not know the result of eating of the chicken and others, you will become a hen and you will produce the eggs one by one every day. And person will eat your eggs, and after all you will be put in a sink and fry in a tandoor. So be careful, the eater of the animals. If you are eating anything, drinking anything without any hesitation, that maybe you will get the birth of crow. Wow, wow. So my dear friends, it is very unfortunate thing that the master is telling to you that you should separate from all three gunas. And a person is building big factories, big business, but nobody is helping me to build an international meditation center for awareness. Because in the meditation center, I want to give awareness of three gunas, all the Maya. I want to give the awareness, and I bring the peace of the life of every person. Because without the meditation of awareness, Sakshi, you cannot separate from the gunas or karmas. Or when you will not separate from gunas and karmas, the death will push you according to your gunas and karmas. I want to continue about tamoguna. If a person is drinking the wine, if a person is drinking the beer, a person is drinking the champagne, a person is drinking the vodka, a person is drinking any type of wine, confirmly I want to say that he will be go in the birth of the fermentation insect. Because the wine is the most seductive medium of the tamoguna. So the fermentation insect, they create the wine and they will invite you, come my dear, if you are drinking my byproduct, then come on, that is my excretory material you are drinking. So you directly enjoy with us the wine. So the Ramayana says, Karama pradhana vishwa kari rakha, and jo jas kare so tas phal chakha. This principle, the act and the karmas, they are the main thing for this world, and as you do, as you able. My dear friends, this principle only for those persons, they are not taking the shelter of the Sadguru. If you can take the shelter of the Sadguru, then Sadguru can save you from the Rajoguna, Tamoguna and Satoguna after effect. Because the Sadguru can save you from the life of insect. If a person, he has the poison of in his mind, he will go in the next birth of the scorpion. A person is very revengeful. He is very, very fiery. And he want to give the harm of his enemy, or by the very minute mistake, that will become the snake, and greedy person will also become the snake. And the person who accumulated big money and he die, he will also become the snake. And a person who has no any hesitation to eat anything, he will become the cockroach. A person wastes his whole life for singing, he will become the jhingur, cricket. A person who is always busy to fight the wrong persons like snakes, he will become the neola. And a person who is very fond of eating the special type of thing, he will become the cat. And a person, he is extraordinary sexual energy and he is not satisfied, he will become the dog. A person who want to run fast and do fast, and he is not aware, he will, even he is honest, he will become the horse. The horse and the dog, they are good animals, I like them, but unfortunately they comes by the human life also. So these are the mood yonis, these are lowest yonis. My dear friend, I want to say one thing here, and I also told in my Hindi discourse. You can be forgive for everything, but you cannot forgive to eating the beef. The cow is not animal. The Ganga is not river. The Geeta is not book. In the Sanatan Dharma, the three things is the top valuable: the Ganga, the Geeta and the cow. Unfortunately, by the way or any mistake, if you eat the flesh of the cow that called beef, you cannot be forgiven, because the mother cow is the most respectable. A person is killing cow, that is intolerable sin. A person who is even the beating cow, that is intolerable sin. The human birth can be get again, but the saving of cow, it is the most precious chance for a person. So I want to say, my dear friends, never kill the cow, never eat the cow, and never give any pain to cow, because every sin can be forgiven, but this sin cannot be forgiven. Even I am enlightened person, I am Brahmavetta, but my all respect and love with the cow, because cow is not a animal. Cow is the grace, bliss and love of God. 1,000 mother cannot be make equal a cow. So be careful. I will not accept the person who is eating the flesh of cow. Please go away from me if you are eating the beef. There is no place for the beef eaters in this spiritual, highly spiritual teachings. So you must be respect the cow if you want to know the last and complete ultimate truth of enlightenment. Do not think that I am orthodox. Do not think that I am the rigid Sanatan Dharmi. It is the fact of the spiritual science. The cow is equal to the Sadguru. How can you eat the Sadguru? The cow is equal to the mother. How can you eat your mother? Please give me pardon. I beg pardon. It is truth. And I want to say. I don't want your admiration or your money or your respect. In the value of the cow. Unfortunately, some fool person, they want to make money to killing the cow. A shame on that person. So they are not Hindu culture, Indian cultural person. The last and very, very unavoidable tamoguna is the eating cow and killing cow and giving the pain cow. My dear friends, the Krishna tell you about the Rajoguna's result and the Tamoguna result. But if you want to come out from all gunas result, please come to me. I will give you the meditation of awareness. As you will aware, then as you will aware, you will leave the Rajoguna, Tamoguna and Satoguna. Then the Rajoguna, Tamoguna and Satoguna, they will come and go like the day and night, morning and evening, noon and other, and then you will be not affected. You will only witness of the Rajoguna, Tamoguna and Satoguna. Then this meditation of awareness of Sakshi, you will stand beyond all three gunas. Then you will become the Nirguna, Niranjana, Nirakara, and it will be help you to transformation into the God. My discourse only for the seekers. My discourse for the Jikyasus. My discourse only for the persons they want super enlightenment, Atma Jnana. My discourse is not for intellectuals. My discourse is not for person they want to enjoy the world. This discourse of liberation. And I always love my seekers, lovers, and my friends. I am requesting you, please subscribe my channel on YouTube. I am requesting you, please help me in my mission to bring the peace and awareness by meditation. We want to make this earth like a heaven. Then we will not cut tree unnecessarily, and we will save the wildlife, and we will save the animals. The animals is not your food. The food chain is already made by the God. The animals eating is the nature of the wild animals, not you. You are not made for eating non-vegetarian food, because your intestine, your canine teeth, your many symptoms are not similar to the non-vegetarian. You are a vegetarian person. You respect the God. You make the balance and ecological balance, and don't kill the animals. Live and let live them also. Give him the love. Give the love to all human, and be aware and see the game of the Maya that is making fool you. Come out from your foolishness and do this meditation of awareness. I love you very much. I bless you very much. Thank you very much, my dears.